lot of people ask me, they're like, why are you so passionate about God? You're so radical for Him. So why is it all over your Facebook? Stuff like that. People ask me that. And when I respond to them, I'm like, Jesus Christ is the best friend, the best lover anyone in the world could ever have. Because you know what? Before I was born, before I ever came to be, my God saw me.
Yeah.
He saw who I would be. And He saw every day that I would ever live, set out like dominoes, and He saw them. And He knew that I would sin. And He knew that I wouldn't be perfect. And He knew that that would separate me from Him and His holiness. And that broke His heart. It broke His heart the thought of being separated from me. And so He made the greatest sacrifice that any lover could ever make.
Yeah.
And He stepped down from the heavens. He stepped down from His throne. He walked on the earth as a man.
Yeah.
He walked on the earth as Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. He walked on the earth blameless for me. He said no to so many things for me. And He nailed Himself to that cross for me. To take all of my sins on Him. For me, because He loved me with a love that this world does not know. This world can never know the unfailing love that my Savior has for me.
Yeah.
And that love took Him to the cross, and He took all of my sins on Him, and He took them into the ground, and He buried them in hell, and He rose again victorious for me, so that He could have me, because He wanted me so desperately. He was so in love with me, and here's the thing, He is so in love with all of you. He did that for you. He nailed Himself on the cross so that He could be with you. It's the greatest unfailing love this world could ever know.
Yeah.
I know that we see love every day, but nothing compares to a lover who would give up everything to walk on the earth for me.
That's right.
He is so holy. But He came to the earth as a man. He wore sandals. He was skin and bone and flesh for me. He came when He first created us. He wanted us to walk in the garden with Him. We would have perfect fellowship with Him. We'd be able to walk with Him. And when man fell and when sin came into this world, it separated us. But Christ died on the cross so I wouldn't have to be separated from Him anymore. Christ died so I can walk with Him every day, and I can talk to Him, and I can tell Him what's going on in my life, and I can dance with Him, and I can love Him. And He is the greatest lover I could ever know. And He is that lover for all of you. And I don't want us to leave here today I don't want anyone to leave here today and not know the revelation of His love and what He did for you. I want us all to come to Him. And all it takes is, if you've never asked Jesus Christ into your heart before, all it takes is saying, Lord, I know I'm not perfect, and I messed up, and I sinned, but I am in need of You as my Savior, because I want to be with You. Because it doesn't stop when He saves us. We get to walk with Him every single day of our life. We started this chapter of our love story here on earth, but we're going to walk into eternity. And we're going to be in heaven someday, and He's going to be like, remember there on earth? Remember when we turned that page in our love story together? Remember when I met you before you were born? That's the love He has